out in a town called Bunningham, which is like that way.
I don't really know much about Ballarat because I only moved here a couple of years ago from Darwin.
Well, I live in Gordon and it's quite a very small town. It was one of the first places near Ballarat that was struck gold.
Hopefully I want to get into dancing on a cruise ship.
Maybe directing in like major films or TV shows. If I can't get into that, I'm considering a military career.
This is probably going to be one of the most intense weeks of your young lives at this stage.
This is our producer.
Again, think about the things. In 1 week, you will write, you will shoot, you will edit, you will score your own 3-minute documentary about the arts in Ballarat. It is a non-stop roller coaster right from the start to the finish.
Deja vu.
Oh yeah, regular people.
If you go up to Gold Class, there's a balcony, and you walk on the balcony and you can see the whole of Lydiard Street and all the old buildings.
From Mount Clear College.
Arts to me is a way of expressing yourself in a way that's not almost mortally possible. Well, ours is about dance in Ballarat.
And it's mainly about how Ballarat is the city of dance and how there's so much young talent in Ballarat.
Our film is about arts in Ballarat, and we focus mainly on Ian Noyce, a guitar maker that lives in Ballarat.
Are you good at the camera? Well, that documentary is the architecture of Ballarat from then, in the 1850s, to now.
When is graffiti art and when is graffiti crime?
Why do you choose the topic of graffiti?
It's a pretty interesting type of art and it's widely available. You can talk to tons of people who can do it.
I decided to do the workshop because I could get out of class and I thought it would be fun, but it's kind of getting boring.
Mel does what Mel does.
Slack off.
Yeah.
They actually explained it to me point blank, like, this is our idea, this is how we'd like to do it, and this is where we'd like to go. So I'm new to this, and they just come up, this is good, and it was brilliant. Their idea was brilliant. Hey.
Well, we were originally just going to work in as a 2, and then we were told that we had to work in a group of 3 at least.
Guys, Nicola, I need you.
Blake didn't have a group, so everyone was kind of looking at us like, you want to have Blake, don't you? We're like, no, and they're like, yeah, you do. So we did have him, and it turned out pretty well.
Well, I'm on camera and sound at the moment, so I'm going to stand here and try and keep both balanced.
Yeah, we kind of needed an extra person to help with like the camera work and the sound and everything, so.
And it turned out he got here before us and organised a lot of stuff, so that was a lot easier.
Can't get a friggin' picture of cats.
My role as director, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure what to do.
When I was thinking of the opening scene, it was going to be like, the screen would be black and then come out in big broad letters would be Ballarat, then and now. And then put it to the end, we're going, this was made by the crew, and then putting up the credits, if there's time for credits.
So far today, all we've been doing is walking around and trying to get our documentary completed, except it's not going so successfully. Yeah, we've had a few slip-ups and stuff.
Ballarat is an intriguing city, built, of course, from the profits out of gold.
It all just fell apart. I actually had a nervous breakdown on day 2, almost lost it. And I think yesterday I was stressed.
I'm at the George Hotel waiting for you.
Our Town, Our Scene documentary is about the music scene in Ballarat.
We're at the front.
What we thought? We lost our footage yesterday, and we did our first interview. Except then we rewinded it and found it.
Oh, okay, yeah, back door. We're at the front.
At the minute, we're trying to find better questions because our last interview we didn't have any good questions. That was really dodgy. I don't know.
Back door in 30 seconds.
Now that you've shot the footage, who realises that maybe what they wanted to shoot, the story they wanted to tell, and what they actually have shot, are they the same? Are they different? Do you now have to go back through your story and reorganise it?
Next time we'll try for full sentences. One step at a time.
Over 30-something years, I've made more than 500 and less than 1,000 guitars.
We must have reviewed the tape and we accidentally rewound it to the start after we watched it and we taped over the whole thing.
Everyone in Ballarat, whether they know it or not, has something to do with dance.
Okay, we're gonna have like big trees and stuff, and we're gonna say Ballarat, a beautiful place. Yeah, right. And you can see all these cars drive past.
If you think Ballarat's a beautiful place, you're sadly mistaken.
Challenge working together is on the machoism with some of the members. Thinking they're all that, and yeah, they can do all these stuff.
Nathan's trying to put in something, and Zach kind of lashed out at him. So Nathan had a sook, and Zach's kind of really angry at him.
The week's been very hectic. Everyone's been everywhere. Stress, migraines, everyone's been all over the place. No one's been in one place at once.
The main challenge in the project is probably just trying to work together and not fight. There's been a couple of disagreements and stuff, so that's probably the main thing, trying to agree on everything.
Let's give these Year 9s a big round of applause and give them a congratulations.
What documentary is your favourite so far?
I couldn't possibly say.